Hey everyone, it's Jason, and these are my top 3 cruise news stories of the week. And the last story, Royal made a change, and wow, based on the feedback from you guys, I don't think they went far enough. So cruise story number 1, and this is about Carnival, and they had an amazing third quarter. They announced earnings this past week, and they had record growth in revenue at $6.9 billion. They also had a record for a number of bookings in the third quarter, and they paid off $2.4 billion in debt. Now, that is a huge thing for them. They accumulated a lot of debt during the pandemic. Before the pandemic, they were around 10 billion, and now they're at the end, I believe it was over like $36 billion. So by the end of the year, they announced they'll be under $31 billion. That is a huge number still, but they are paying that off. $2.4 billion in a quarter is a huge number for Carnival. So congrats to them on a great quarter. So cruise story number 2, and this is NCL warning their guests of additional charges. So Spain passed a new law that they can pass on the same tourist tax that they have to cruise ship passengers. Now this will be anything that leaves out of Spain or any cruises in Spanish waters. What is interesting is it's a 21% tax on the boutiques and 10% tax on the beverages and specialty dining. And I think this is what has a lot of NCL passengers upset is it also includes free at sea. So that is a program that they offer that includes specialty dining, that includes the beverage package. And people are like, well, how can it include how can you charge me tax on something that's free? So it has a lot of people confused that are NCL, like what's going on here. Now the other thing that's interesting is NCL, as of right now, is the only one that I've been able to research that is passing this tax off to their passengers. There was some rumors that MSC may be doing that, but we haven't seen anything in writing as of yet. So my question to you guys is, would this stop you from going out of Spain? Would this stop you at all? To me, it wouldn't, but I did a short on this, and a lot of people felt it would stop them from cruising out of Spain. So before I get to number 3, I would ask that you please like this video, as it does help the channel grow. Also, consider subscribing as I do daily cruise news shorts and tips and tricks. I also do longer videos at 8 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Thanks so much. So cruise story number 3, and this is about time. Royal Caribbean announced they're moving their minimum age from 16 to 18 years old in the solariums. Now we kind of felt this could be happening because of their announcement about 2 weeks ago with Hideaway Beach, and that's their new beach club at Coco Cay for adults only, and it was 18 years old and older. Now here's the interesting thing. I did a short on this, and I couldn't believe the amount of comments that I had on this. Within 24 hours, I had a bunch of comments, and they all said Royal Caribbean didn't go far enough. They should have made it 21 years old instead of 18. So I want to know your thoughts. Do you think they should have gone to 21 years old? Now, this is going to be an opinion of mine. I think we're starting to see the Virgin Voyages effect. I think a lot of people like Virgin Voyages. They love that it's adults only. I think you can absolutely see that Virgin Voyages has had impact on Royal Caribbean with the new Hideaway Beach, their adults only beach at Coco Cay. I'm not quite sure if Virgin Voyages wasn't around that we would have seen that. Also, we know that Virgin Voyages has come after Celebrity and Royal in their marketing in the last 10 days. They talked about how they still have all these amenities that they still include in their base fare, where Royal and Celebrity doesn't. So there is definitely a little bit of a war going on between them, and it's very interesting to see this. So in my opinion, that's just something that I've seen. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think this is the Virgin Voyages effect on Royal, moving these ages, setting up a new Hideaway Beach at Coco Cay? Just would love to know in the comments what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching. Until I talk to you next week, happy cruising.